You're listening to the GeekCast Radio Network of podcasts.
Cliffjumper, commence countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Tune in next week for a much better episode. For now, though, courage.
Hello and welcome to the 47th episode of ToyCast, sponsored by BigBadToyStore.com, where you can save from 20 to 90% on over 1,000 items. I am your host, TFG and Mike, and tonight I am joined once again by Pecan Court Michael. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going. How are you, sir?
Not bad.
Would just like to, because apparently every time I try to explain something on this show that Michael isn't in an episode, he's like, oh, well, you really didn't explain it very well. Episode 50, for those of you who are not familiar with our show, back in episode 25, I put a call out to the listeners and to the fans that if they would want to call in and leave us a voicemail message telling us at the time of episode 25 your favorite Transformers toy. Now, because we have gone to just being ToyCast, episode 50, I want people to either call in to 502-526-5821 or send us an email at tfg1podcast, all one word, at gmail.com of an MP3 file of you saying if you want to congratulate us on 50 episodes, if you want to do a toy review, that's more than fine. The deadline for this is March 21st at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, you guys have about, this episode will go up the 6th, I believe, the 6th or the 7th of March. So you got about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Yes, and Mr. Wilson already has pre-assigned duties for this episode, so...
You said duty.
Shut up.
Yeah, I kind of like that idea. I don't know. I might end up doing 2 calls just for the hell of it.
Well, that's fine, but as long as you do the one that I requested, and we're not going to tell anybody what that one is.
No, anybody who knows the show would probably, knows you for that matter, would probably guess, but yeah. Question. If somebody were to call in and leave a message, what would the time frame be? Are we looking at a minute, 5 minutes? I mean, if we get 20 of these, it could be a long show.
Well, see, I'm trying to keep it open because when I did the episode 25 one where I said, keep it like a... Episode 25 was very specific. Episode 25, I wanted your favorite Transformers toy ever. And I said keep it a minute or less. Here, if people just want to call in and say, hey, congratulations on 50 episodes, or, love the show, keep up the great work, or whatever, they can do that. If they want to review a toy, they're more than welcome to. I'm not really going to put a time limit on it. I would say less than, say, 10 minutes. But,
if you're talking that much,
yeah,
be a co-host, Yeah,
exactly.
Make a call, he'll put you on.
Yeah, I'm not sure about doing live call-in show. That wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Not with the equipment that we have.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't fly.
But, there's no, real... Because when I gave people a time limit last time, they're like, oh, I don't know if I can talk for that long. So that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's for episode 50, call in, say what you want to say, and hang up.
Yeah. I might have to do another Monty Python send-up.
God damn it.
Yeah, because you totally missed the, what sketch was that? It was,
the
Spanish
one
Inquisition.
The cemetery, the dead people.
Dead people?
Yeah.
Cemetery?
I don't know what the hell it was. It was Eric Idle in the middle of, come get your
or
something.
No, I'm not. Bring out your dead.
Whatever.
Bring out your dead! Ding. Yeah. I'm not dead! I'm happy! Yeah,
What?
that's a classic. That is a classic movie, and you would be remiss if you didn't watch the whole thing all the way through.
I lost brain cells watching that clip on YouTube.
No, the clip in context, it's hilarious. But no, the thing that I did was the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh, lovely.
No, there's this awesome Monty Python sketch about the Spanish Inquisition, and they say, well, I wasn't expecting the Spanish Inquisition, and these three guys in red robes run in and says, nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. But what I did in episode 25 was a send-up of that, but I didn't know at the time that you don't know any Monty Python, so it probably went right over your head.
Yeah, it probably did.
But if anybody listening is a fan of Monty Python and hasn't heard episode 25 yet, do yourself a favor and go back and listen to episode.
Yes, just go over to GeekCastRadio.com. It's under the ToyCast banner. It's probably on the second or third page by now. I don't know yet, but
That's
yeah.
Cool.
Did you get my text message earlier
Which one?
about our favorite show?
Oh, the Phineas. You know what? I did. You texted me and said there was a new episode tonight at 8, and I went to look for it and couldn't find a new episode.
What?
No, I couldn't find one, and I looked for today.
It was on regular Disney Channel, not Disney XD.
We've got 3 Disney channels, and it wasn't on any of them, so I don't know.
Well, as soon as I saw the ad for it earlier this afternoon,
yeah,
it said, brand new Phineas and Ferb tonight at 9/8 Central. So I was like, okay, well, he's in Central, so
yeah.
And I texted you. I said it'll be at 8 p.m. your time.
Well, while I was searching through the through all 3 channels for the next 3 days, I found a couple that I don't think I've seen yet. So I went ahead and set those to record.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, so I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah, this one I'm actually surprised you didn't see this or didn't find it, because this one was where Major Monogram distracts Perry so Carl can earn his final gold star. So Carl actually becomes the agent.
Yeah.
And
I saw the commercial for that. I just don't know when it's on.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Oh well. And I hope it wasn't like 8 a.m. because then
No, it was 8. It was like it. What the hell time is it? It was like 3 hours ago.
Oh well, shit.
Or 2 hours ago.
Well, 2 hours ago I was watching Caprica.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Sci-Fi Friday.
Well, God, lately it's like watching grass grow. When is something interesting going to have shoot somebody, for Christ's sake?
Yeah.
Anyway.
What else is going on?
I found some of the Target and Walmart exclusives, and I picked those up. I also found, just the other day, I picked up Sonar and Dive Bomb and, who is this guy? Sky Stalker at Target. So that was kind of fun. I was surprised to find these. Dive Bomb is cool because he's like the Red Baron.
Oh,
he's a repaint of the biplane.
Right.
Scout size, yeah, but he's red and white, so he's kind of cool. Kind of a neat thing. And Skystalker was so cool that I actually had to open him and play with him, which I kind of haven't done for a while. But
yeah, you have too many toys that are still in packaging.
Yeah, I know. But this guy, I was like, he's cool. And he's actually got, like, spring-loaded feet, which I think is weird. So, like, when you have him in your hand, his feet kind of fold down, and then when you place him on the table, his feet just kind of, open up into feet.
Oh.
It's weird. You'd have to see it, I guess, but he's a neat-looking figure. I dig him.
Yes, I just got my Mighty Mugs War Machine in the mail today, and this thing is awesome. I mean, I know that I say that about all the Mighty Mugs that I have.
They're all amazing.
Yes, they're 100% made from 100% recycled plastic. Awesome. But very, very cool. I cannot wait until I can finally get my grubby hands on the Comic-Con Iron Man to have them next to each other.
The shiny one.
Yes, the metallic Iron Man.
Yes. So, Transformers, huh?
Yeah, well, no, I wasn't going to go into... I set War Machine down. I'm not going into War Machine. I'm just saying that's... you said what you got, so I was saying what I got.
Yeah. No, actually, I saw the pictures. I saw the video you
Yes.
shot of the War Machine. He's cool looking. I don't know. I think I prefer War Machine to Iron Man anyway, just because one, he's black and white and gray, and two, he's just fully laden with missiles and guns and shit. I dig that. I think that's cool. Iron Man has missiles that pop out of his arm, but this guy's just, look at me. I am covered in heavy weaponry.
Yes, he has a missile launcher. As far as the Mighty Mug, he comes with his missile launcher and a Gatling gun that both fit into his arms. They actually sculpted holes out of each of his arms to fit these in. And he does. You can fit them into his hands. They don't look very good into his hands.
Can you pull those out and plug them into like Megatron?
No.
A rocket launcher? Because that would rule.
I don't know. That's interesting. I know the missile launcher one probably not because of the way it's shaped, but the Gatling gun, I'm not sure. Where the hell is Megatron? Oh, he's easy to grab. He's right next to Optimal Optimus, actually. There's so many of these damn things I had to move some of them around. Alright, so I have Megatron here. Not sure. Yeah, but it doesn't look right.
No, well, of course not.
Well, let me show you because
Megatron without a fusion cannon. Yeah.
Well, no, that's not the reason why it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right because the holes are different.
Oh, so it doesn't fit right?
Wait.
Oh, God, that doesn't look right.
Okay, now that's War Machine's his Gatling gun. Okay?
Yeah.
Look at the size of the hole there.
Yeah.
And look at the size of the hole on War Machine.
It's deeper.
Exactly.
So you end up with like half an inch of peg between the gun and Megatron's arm.
Exactly.
That doesn't
look at
yeah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. So it does fit, but it doesn't look right. So it wouldn't be worth even.
Yeah. Oh well.
Even doing it.
What would be cool? They don't have very much consistency here with the Mighty Mugs, but what would be really cool is if they were to say, create weapon packs for them and say, okay,
well,
look.
I think the other thing is that weapon packs for Mighty Mugs wouldn't work.
Well, because they all have their accessories plugged in the different parts of their bodies with different sized holes, and none of them can hold anything in their hands.
I know, but if you just take the basic blank black or blank white Mighty Mug that's just paint that you can just paint that has no sculpting on it whatsoever.
Yeah.
You could probably make a weapons pack if you decided to customize the Mighty Mugs. You could probably do that, but with these, there's no point in having a weapons pack to interact with each other because they are customized to the characters.
Right.
And that's the whole point of the Mighty Mugs is that they're customizations of characterizations.
Right. But how much foresight would it take to say maybe we should make all of their hands a particular size, and the ones that have two hands, let's say, aside from like Shockwave, but everyone that has hands, let's make them with a particularly sized grip so that they could hold a gun or trade guns or anything.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, you're probably right, because since I still have Mr. Megatron here, I'm looking at his gun, at his fusion cannon. Yeah. It don't fit in his hand. It barely fits, and it's like so loose in his hand, it's like you just touch it and it'll fall out. Obviously, it's meant to go in his arm because that's where it's meant to go, but... yeah.
Wrong hole!
What? Wrong.
Doesn't go in there.
Oh God,
Can't force it in there.
that's so wrong.
It doesn't fit.
That's so wrong, dude.
What?
That's so wrong.
I'm not saying nothing dirty. I'm just saying.
Don't lie. You know your mind's in a gutter.
Guns don't fit in the different holes. Yeah. So, I think we have an interesting theme running through this show. Well, I shouldn't say currently. I mean, from here on out, in that we're both going to be talking about Ironhide.
Yes, this is the Ironhide G1 Robot Heroes show. Again, keeping with my tradition of the Robot Heroes 2-packs, I will also be talking about Kickback. And I guess I'll get that out of the way now. He's okay.
He's okay.
He's okay. He's an Insecticon. He's nothing really that special, to be honest with you. Only one of his arms rotates.
Really?
I mean his right.
Both of his arms rotate.
No, well,
No, they both do.
I know they both do. On mine,
And his head.
huh?
And his head.
Well, I know his head does. I'm not.
His wings are kind of in the way. They can't go too far. But
Oh, well, now it moves. See, mine, for some strange reason, it's like the socket is out of joint, and it moves from side to side instead of up and down.
what
This
is it, his arm?
is right arm, not his left arm, his right arm.
Oh, shit.
What'd you say?
Mine just popped off.
Oh, shit.
I said, oh, shit.
Mine's probably going to pop off.
His arm just popped off.
Yeah, mine's probably going to pop off, so I'm not going to do too much with it.
There it goes. Okay,
Oh.
yeah. So now it swivels the right way.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so...
He's okay.
He's squatting.
I like how on the, majority of them squat.
I hate that.
I like how on the G1 Robot Heroes, they put the Autobot and Decepticon symbols in a clear view, either on the chest or on the leg or wherever they're supposed to go, unlike the Beast Wars ones where they put them on their asses.
Did they?
Yeah.
I didn't open any of my Beast Wars ones, so I didn't look.
Well, like the Beast Wars ones, like, okay, I've got Silverbolt here. His is on his left knee, okay?
Yeah.
I've got Megatron here, because all the other ones are back on the shelf. Alright, Megatron's is another exception. His is on his right knee. But Waspinator's is on his tail, so that's technically his ass.
Yeah.
And Rhinox's is on the lower part of his back.
Interesting thing about this one is that he's one of the few robot heroes that can scratch his own ass.
You're talking about Kickback?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's facilitated because he's in this strange crouching position, but if you kind of wiggle his arm a little bit back there, you can get him back to scratch his own ass. It's kind of funny.
Ew! That's nasty.
Exactly. I know. He doesn't have any TP, so he's got to use his own hand. It's like, oh god. So one thing that I dig about this guy is the detail involved. I mean, the fact that, like, on the back of his legs, you can see his little, his kind of grasshopper leg. What would that be? Ridges?
Yes.
In grasshopper mode, the back of his legs have, like, the ridges that, like, crickets scrape to make crickety sounds.
Yeah.
And he's got those on the back of his leg. I really like the way they molded his chest and his wings. It looks just like the toy.
Yeah.
With the exception, the wings are really, really short, but, you know, we can forgive him of that because he's super deformed. In the toy, the wings, like, tower over him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
The wings are, like, as tall as he is.
Yeah.
But no, I think they've put a lot of detail into them. I think this is a really nice little representation of the Insecticon. I think all three of the Insecticons turned out nicely, actually.
Oh, there's more than one for these?
Oh, yeah, well, They renamed Bombshell into Hard Shell.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, they turned out really good. I've got all three of mine standing next to each other on my shelf.
The Robot Heroes?
Yeah. All three Insecticons are.
And they're renamed?
No, just the one.
Oh.
There's just Bombshell got renamed into Hard Shell because I guess they lost the copyright or something. I know Hard Hero did a statue of all three Insecticons, and and they looked. They weren't as detailed as these guys, to be honest. I mean, they were very cartoony. But, seeing all three of them together, they were maybe, I don't want to say a foot tall, maybe about a foot tall, each one. And when they stood all next to each other, they looked really cool. And I was tempted to pick those up, when they all went on clearance, inevitably. But I never did. But now that I've got all three little robot heroes, lined up, I kind of wish that I had the bigger, cold cast porcelain versions.
Yes.
Yeah, that would have been neat. So, Ironhide.
Yeah, Ironhide. Robot Heroes Ironhide. I said to you when I first got him, because I think we talked like the day after I got him, or the night after, I don't know. He, again, he is in the crouching pose. But
yeah.
for him, it makes me think he looks like he's playing football. He's going to stiff arm a guy with his right hand, and he's going to punch somebody else with his left hand.
Yeah, I've kind of got the open palm hand down on the ground, so it's almost like he's trying to keep himself from stumbling.
So you're saying he's drunk Ironhide?
Exactly. That's what the look on his face is for, because he's like, I love you, man.
No, Johnny, you're not getting that Bud Light.
That's right. I love you, man. And then the other arm just kind of looks like he's ready for an uppercut there.
Yep.
Like he's going to swat somebody. But, I dig the fact that, the arms move and the head moves. When I first saw these, I didn't expect them to move at all.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I thought they were just going to be little statues. So it was very cool to see that. I mean, honestly, you can't really pose them. There's not really anything these guys can do. But it's nice that they,
Well, it really depends. I mean, you've got stuff like, you've got like the RC one, which, okay, it's RC, whatever, and she's on this like slab of energon that looks like she's running, so you can kind of pose her arms and her head like she's gonna, run the Boston Marathon or something. But I mean, I don't know. They're cool little incarnations of characters, for the most part, of characters that we all love. But yeah,
it's like you're damn lucky you're cute, because otherwise you'd be unposable, untransformable crap. But no, they're adorable. I love them. I know, it's just sad, but I dig it. But I think I like the G1 ones better. I mean, I honestly haven't opened up my Beast Wars ones.
Yeah, the Beast Wars ones are okay, but I do like the G1 Robot Heroes better.
Yeah, I think those. I'll be looking for the ones that I'm missing at BotCon.
Ah, yes, BotCon.
Yeah. Plans are all made.
Yay.
It's just a matter of going. Getting on a plane.
Yeah.
Heading to Florida.
Yes.
So, anything else interesting to say about Ironhide besides his mohawk?
Besides his mohawk? Oh yeah, he does have a mohawk.
He's got like a big red fin on top of his head or something.
Yeah, you're right. Well,
if Mr. T had voiced Ironhide, it would have been a completely different cartoon.
Yeah, I think so.
I pity the fool. I pity him. It wouldn't have been Leap and Lubricants. It would have been, I pity the fool. Yeah. I pity the Decepticon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say, but I got a question for you before you start getting into G1 Ironhide. I'm looking at the picture on the wiki. Where the fuck is his head?
He doesn't have a head.
What?
You've never seen G1 Ironhide?
Not in person.
Oh, no, he doesn't have a head. He was ahead of his time.
Shut up.
You should have stopped while he was ahead. No, the cool thing about, Ironhide and Ratchet, they were, this, I don't even know what kind of minivan this is. This is before, back in 83, 84 when they made them, originally the Diaclone came out in 83. It was like black. It was very cool looking, but, when they made him, I don't think there were minivans. There were like conversion vans and then like the Volkswagen Bug type vans.
But wasn't he supposed to be some sort of fire truck van thing?
No, he's just one of those. Again, this predates like Soccer Moms, but this is just like a family touring van.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but so when he came out in '84, one of the first car figures in that line. He was, I don't want to say unique because there's also Ratchet, but unlike the cars, he would split up into two pieces. So like the front, the cab, right, of the minivan came off and became a very, flimsy, kind of skinny little robot with no head.
Mm-hmm.
And the chair, there was like the driver's seat behind the windshield had a sticker on it that has like a little face. And it's like black and white. It's not even a face barely. It's there's got to be a picture of it somewhere, but it's a face. And there's like a head behind the windshield. But it's not like a round head. It's literally like a sticker that's been taped to a chair.
Oh.
Yeah, so when I've made the joke before, his face is a sticker.
Yeah.
That's what I meant,
Oh, well, damn.
Like, yeah, his face is a sticker. It's like, well, what the hell does he mean by that? Well, it's because, back in 1984, that was acceptable. His face is a sticker.
They need to go back and remake him.
Well, they did. Let me check here. Oh, in 2007, the Japanese Encore series, what they did, and this is really sad, but what they did is when they re-released him in 2007, they one corner. It's not even a corner. It's like one of those. When you open up a box and like there's like a slot that comes off the side. One of those. You can't see it when the packaging's closed, but when you open the packaging up, inside one of the tabs, there's two heads.
Oh.
Maybe it's just one head, but there was I believe there was an Ironhide head and a Ratchet head in the packaging. And it was cardboard, and you would literally cut it out from the inside tab of the box.
Oh, that's no.
Yeah. So
no.
if you look on the wiki at Encore Ironhide, where it kind of looks like there's a head on top of the windshield,
yeah,
that's a cardboard cutout. So at this point, it doesn't look like he's missing his head. It looks like his shoulders are sprouting from his hips.
Yeah, that's friggin' ridiculous. I would rather have the Ironhide SCF PVC.
Oh, yeah. That was...
I would much rather have a non-transforming Ironhide than that piece of shit.
Yeah. You know what they have? I don't know who sells it. It's kind of like a fans project type of thing, but I don't think it's fans project. They sell round plastic heads, and they plug in to to this chair, so that it kind of looks like the head is sitting on top of the windshield. It's not a cardboard cutout. I think they're like $20. I got a buddy of mine that bought one, and he's really happy with it. And I saw pictures, and I was just, again, it's like, well, now his shoulders are sprouting out of his hips. It just doesn't look right to me. And the fact that I grew up with this character like this, it looks okay. It's not bad to me. I think it looks all right. Back in the day, Diaclone, 1983, you had a little figure that would sit there.
Yeah.
in the chair. You know, he didn't mind having a face on the back of his chair. He was cool with it. But
Well, I'll stick with my Robot Heroes version. It's much better.
I wouldn't say that. He doesn't transform.
So
As much as I love them, you know. You know what who I really like is 2005, the BotCon exclusive. They did a red repaint of Energon Towline. And when I first saw Energon Towline, I was like, oh my god, they're going to do an Ironhide repaint of this guy. Because he had kind of the same thing going on, where the front of the cab came off and became a robot, and then the rest of the minivan split open and became a trailer.
Yeah, I'm seeing that here.
Yeah, and I was like, holy crap, they're going to make an Ironhide repaint of him. They didn't do it at retail, but they did do it at BotCon.
Yeah.
And they also did another repaint of him as Ratchet, but that wasn't in the box set. That was one that they gave away.
Yeah.
You had to be there. This was the first Fun Publications BotCon, and it was in Texas. And I got married that year or something. I don't remember. So it was like, no, you can't go. Yeah. So that kind of sucked. But yeah, I think that was my wife's gonna shoot me right in the head for getting this wrong. But yeah, I think that was the year we got married. So I couldn't go to Texas.
Didn't you just celebrate an anniversary?
No, our 5th is I believe coming up in July.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, 5 years. Woo.
Oh.
Yeah. So basically, you know, I that's my favorite Ironhide is that repaint. Well, you know, I can't really say that because I did like the Universe one that came out in 2008. I think he looks really cool. If you compare, well, I want to compare that to the Japanese Henkei version. Because number one, they gave him chrome parts, and number two, they painted him to look more like G1 Ironhide.
The only problem I have with that mold is there is
Classics mold?
The Classics mold and the repainted Takara one.
Yeah.
It's not a clear door panel. It looks like he has fucking battle damage on him in car mode.
In car mode? Oh.
I mean, it's not a clear door panel. It has cracks in the fucking thing.
Yeah, that's just the way he transforms, though.
I know, but
he looks way better.
They could have found something to... You know, there are plenty of Transformers in the Universe line that... Cyclonus. He doesn't have cracks in his alt mode at all, whatsoever.
Right.
You know.
I don't know. I'm willing to take that knock if he has a better robot mode, and I think the robot mode is better for it. You know, because, well, you know, it's strange because I've got this guy displayed in my shelves in vehicle mode. So, you know, maybe I'm talking out my ass here, but...
Well, that's the only way to display the 84 one is in vehicle mode, because he has no head in robot mode.
Well, yeah, so to digress, I think my favorite Ironhide is the BotCon 05 one. But to get back on track of the 1984 one, yeah, he's got no head, but he does have a really cool trailer. And it's kind of like a little mini Optimus Prime type of thing, where the sides fold down, the front folds down, and there's this big gun that pops out.
Yeah.
Well, it's a big chrome gun. There's a little chair inside too, so another little Diaclone figure could possibly sit there. Well, if the Diaclone figure was driving at the time, he could come out so that he wasn't, you know, sitting on Ironhide's face in robot mode, and then he would sit here in the chair. So you got this nice comfy chair here with a giant cannon above it, in this little, you know, kind of mini Optimus Prime setup.
Mm-hmm.
He's got, well, this is what's interesting about this figure, is that, aside from the fact that he's got all this cool stuff, but his gun, was a it's like the handle. It's got like a missile coming out of one end and a barrel coming out of the other end. So I mean, he's got this long double-sided gun that doesn't actually, fit in his hand. What happens is it came with a peg, this red peg, that fits in the front of the trailer, and then this giant gun would then sit on top of that peg. And if you look at the wiki, you can see on the front. You can't really see the peg because it's red along with the rest of the trailer, but there's a peg between that gun and the front of the trailer. And the peg's the one that's always getting lost. If you want to find that on eBay, you're going to pay out the nose for it.
Yeah.
The gun you can find, the peg you can't find.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got a peg that fits there, but the cool thing about this one is that in vehicle mode, that gun stows away under the car. And it almost like hides like a drive shaft.
Right.
So, I mean, you don't see that a lot in these older toys.
Yeah.
And then there's a missile that plugs into the rocket launcher there, and usually I tuck that in just above the cannon, underneath this, on the underside of the car.
Yeah.
So yes, and then you can put the peg in the driver's seat because there's no Diaclone driver. So I mean, very rare early on in the line to actually be able to stow away the missiles. I mean, you literally need a tackle box to keep track of all of the extraneous pieces that come out of these guys. I've actually got my ratchet. I keep my ratchet and my Ironhide in a translucent box to keep them dust free.
Right.
But I got my ratchet here in my hand, and he's it's unfortunate. He's yellowing a little bit on his trailer.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it bothers me. And this one,
well, he could get movie repaint.
Actually, I think they released a ratchet that was green.
Yeah, I know. We're not. No, I didn't mean to drag it down that.
Yeah, no interest in green G1 ratchets. I'm just saying. Yeah, this one doesn't have the cross on him though, and I'm not sure what that means. If that means he's rare or some shit, but yeah, all the other pictures I've seen of him will have like the red, first aid cross on him, and this one doesn't have it. Anyway, back to Ironhide.
Well, you kept mentioning that Ironhide is pretty much a mini Optimus Prime, and for some odd reason I started thinking of Power Master Optimus. So I started looking up Power Masters on the wiki here, and there is a, best thing I can describe it as a minicon that goes with Slapdash. The name of the minicon is Lube. How the hell does Hasbro have a copyright or a trademark on Lube?
Lube is a Slapdash's Power Master companion.
I know that's what he is. And wow.
I don't like the Power Masters because
the only one I like
you
is
can't transform them unless you have their little Power Masters snug in there.
Right. The only one, just looking at the list, you have Darkwing and Throttle, Double Dealer and Knockoff or Scar, Dreadwind High Test, Getaway Rev, Joyride and Hotwire, Optimus and High Q, and Slapdash and Lube.
Such a horrible name.
What, High Q?
High Q. I'm really smart. It's like, I wouldn't go advertising that shit, you know? No one's going to like you. They're all going to laugh at you.
Yeah, they're all going to laugh at you. The only Power Master I ever knew about was Optimus. And I actually had him a very long time ago. Unfortunately, I don't have him anymore. Which sucks, but
I didn't have any of them. I recently got Power Master Optimus Prime. I've got a complete Slapdash. I picked up Darkwing and Dreadwind at a BotCon a couple of years ago. Just because at that time I didn't have any Power Masters, and I was like, I'll buy those. And they combine, which is neat. You know. I got a Double Dealer. I've got a Getaway with no accessories and a Joyride with no accessories. So
you can't hotwire your Joyride to go have a Joyride?
I can't. No, I mean he's a vehicle. I can't get him in the robot mode.
I know because you don't have hotwire.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's like a peg. There's a little button here you can push.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. Okay, yeah. So I can dick around with him and I can do it, but I can't. I don't have a Power Master. But I mean, these are sadly, I hate to say this, but these are prime examples of how crappy the line got toward the end.
Well, it's one of those things where gimmicks gone wrong.
Yeah.
Because, well, it's a
shades of badly colored plastic, and they're not very. There's little to no articulation. They're very bricky.
Well, I like how Optimus
Bend at the elbows, and that's it.
Yeah, I like how Optimus is his what is it? His trailer flap that flaps down to make the legs.
Yeah.
That's the one I had was almost magnetic.
Well, I've got mine over here on the table of stuff that I was supposed to take pictures of for Flickr.
Well, no, I know, but I'm saying
never.
When I had mine, and you had him in the big robot mode, and you know how you have to fold the flap down on his leg.
Yeah.
The top part of the flap that folds down and goes into position instead of like how nowadays we have stuff that clicks into place.
Yeah.
This, at least on mine, it kind of clicked, but it was more of like it was either super glued or magnetized to stay there and not, like if you shake him, it's not going to flip out.
Huh, I don't know. I'll have to go look at that.
Oh, I don't know.
Not sure. Anyway, yeah, I'll have to go back and peek at that.
Yeah.
So, as far as Ironhide goes,
stick with the robot heroes. Don't go with the Headless Horseman of G1.
No, well, I mean, these guys are rare in the sense that, in robot mode, he is really skinny, and his hinges are just very fragile. I mean, the one that I've got is fairly tight, but like my Ratchet, he's just loose as all hell. And I fear for these guys because there's a lot of broken ones out there, and you can pick these up for parts very easily. But and mine's in pretty good condition. He's tight, but and the stickers are in good condition too. I really like this guy, but again, my Ratchet, old, loose, yellowing, and that's sadly how you're going to find most of these guys, unless you get an Encore with a cardboard head.
Yeah, no.
I
much prefer the red Mr. T to the no head or cardboard head.
Mr. T. Well, the thing is, Mr. T. I pity the fool. Mr. T is comedy gold. I mean, just everything he does is funny.
I'm probably gonna have to go find that, and
head?
I go to great lengths for some of my shows because I find the craziest audio and mix it together to put in as a bumper. I'm going to have to go find Mr. T saying I pity the fool, and I'm going to have to go back to my G1 DVDs and get Ironhide saying leaking lubricants.
You could probably find this somewhere.
No, I know I can, but...
out there, yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, damn it. I miss my childhood. I want my fucking Power Master Prime back. I'm looking at his fucking picture on the wiki here. Yeah, I want that thing. Damn it.
Oh, well, I don't know. He's not my favorite Prime.
Well, no, but...
What?
He's not the best. He's not like, like, oh my god, into the world, this is the best Optimus Prime ever type of deal, but for the time, it goes back to nostalgia. For the time, it was great. Obviously, that was what the gimmick was for the line.
Yeah.
And I think he is the only Optimus Prime that has a head that size.
Oh, he's got a big-ass head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and again, no place to put it. You're going to lose that head.
Yeah, there's a place to put it.
Where?
In the trailer.
Inside the trailer?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna have to open it up and look at it. I don't know.
Well, you do that then.
It might be full of crap. In fact, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you're full of crap.
No, I'm not full of crap. His trailer opened.
Yeah, I'll take a look. I was trying to get a hold of a Japanese version because number one, I think the stickers are a little better on there because again they decorate better. And number two, the fists actually push into the wrists on the Japanese version, whereas on the American version you've got these fists hanging off the top of the trailer.
Yeah.
But I did not, could not get one.
Yes, there's still only 212 items in this page here, you know.
On what page? Oh, for yeah, I know. I never finished my Project 365, and I keep thinking I'm going to start a new one, and I don't.
Sea spray.
I fail.
Yes. You bastard! You've summoned the fail whale.
That's right.
Oh crap.
Some of the.
But yeah,
Great video. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. That was really funny.
Yeah, Twubble with Twitter.
Oh, here we go. I think this is it. I'm sending you a link now of a picture on Flickr with Ironhide and Ratchet with their custom heads.
Are these the cardboard versions?
No, these are the plastic ones that fit on top of the reissues.
What? That's like big body, little head. Big body, tiny head.
Well, I mean, they're heads,
And
they're cartoon accurate heads, and they're round and they're plasticky, and you know it's not.
they're
awful.
round and they're plasticky, but yet the windshield takes up a majority of where the head should be. And it's like, holy crap, there's this giant fucking windshield. What's that itty bitty thing on the top of it? Oh, it's his head.
It's an antenna.
Yeah, what's that antenna?
Well, no. Again, it goes from a problem with not having a head to a problem with having your hips and your shoulders in the same place.
Yeah, which is stupid.
Well, you know, if you look at like G1 Hound, you know, his hips and his shoulders are in the same place, and nobody can see his mind.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Take a drink.
Hey, you said it this time, huh?
So I said, I don't know.
Bastard.
I'm just gonna get everyone trashed tonight by not knowing continuously.
Oh, boy.
I don't know.
One of these nights we are going to get you drunk, and we're going to have you drinking and podcasting at the same time. That's going to be funny as hell.
I know my limits, and as a tubby old man, my limits are don't drink any, you know, while you're in public, basically. You know, my wife and I will have a glass of wine and have some popcorn and watch a movie, but, you know, at that point, it's just me and her together, and
Well, yeah.
between the two of us, we don't care if we're a little goofy, but, you know, when we're out in public, we gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, me, a little goofy, will get myself in trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, in my younger and wilder days, my friends would get me drunk just to see what would happen. What is Michael going to do tonight? Fill him full of Jaeger and find out. Yeah, it was just... A part of me's like, yeah, good times, and the other part is like, oh my god, I was crazy when I was that age.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, again, old and tubby now, and I can't get away with that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of expected to, well, you know my limits and abide by them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
See, that's why I don't drink, because number one, I don't like the taste, and number two, I know that I would either turn into one of those drunks where I'm just totally like, leave me the fuck alone, or I would be like, you know,
man.
be one. No, I wouldn't be Johnny, but I would be one of those mean drunks, like, leave me the fuck alone, damn it, go the hell away, you bastards.
Yes, yeah. Now, I know that happens to some people, but in my experience, that's rare. But that's like the people who drink alone, and then you just manage to bumble into their personal space while they're drinking alone, and then you're in trouble. But I'm more of a social drinker. I don't drink at all unless it's me and Chrissy having a glass of wine. But I mean, if we're out, it's going to be at like a wedding reception,
right? Yeah,
or, something, or a birthday party or something like that, where you're like Chrissy's little sister Katie just had her 21st birthday.
Yes.
I don't want to say just had it. Might have been like a year ago, or somewhere around those lines. But
sending you a picture.
Yeah. So it's it's like not very often, but occasionally we'll actually drink. It happens. I've been known to partake.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
Yes.
Anyway, so I think I wrapped up Ironhide.
Yes, and I will say again, stick with the red mohawk version. Don't get the no-head version of G1.
Personally, I think I wouldn't mind having a fake head for mine.
Well, personally, I would think that kids would have been like, felt ripped off or jaded, in 1984 for buying this, because I don't know what the price. What was the price point on this thing back when it was released?
I have no idea.
Like, all right, I got when I bought my blaster. Now that I no longer have because I had to sell him last year. But anyway, when I bought my blaster, my original G1 blaster, it had a price sticker on it of I think $23.95.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know.
I might be wrong. Wait, no, I am wrong. Never mind. It had a sticker of $12.95.
Okay.
That's what it was. So you take Blaster, who is probably what nowadays maybe a Voyager.
Yeah.
And you take Ironhide, who is probably what a deluxe.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, remember, these were die-cast metal.
No, I know. I'm not discounting the thing, but I'm just saying, how do you think kids, parents that went out and got this toy for their kids in 1984, how do you think the kids in 1984 felt when they go to transform this thing and, holy crap, Mom, where the hell is his head?
I was excited to get my Ratchet. I really liked Ratchet. I thought he was
Ratchet,
awesome.
Ironhide.
I didn't own an Ironhide when I was little. I'm just saying, when I was little, I had a Ratchet, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Does his box show that he has a head?
No. In fact, the toys came out before the cartoon.
Oh, I know that.
And it wasn't until the cartoon, they said, we can't have this figure running around without a head. You got to give him a head. So they gave him a head.
Yeah. I don't know.
But no, I dug it. I thought it was cool. Yeah, I mean, he was one of my favorite toys at the time. He's awesome.
Damn.
Anyway.
I either have to go to a different website or I just have to close out Safari because I'm tired of looking at this Power Master Optimus because I so fucking want him so bad. Damn it.
Yeah. Again, not a big fan of the Power Masters at all.
Well, like I said, it's Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Regardless if you're a fan of the Power Masters, it's an Optimus Prime. Now, my Optimus Prime fandom doesn't go to, like, extreme lengths of Pepsi Prime and Optimatch Prime and...
Yeah.
Leave Tony Starch alone, damn it.
Give me your face, Tony Starch.
Oh, crap. But, I don't know, and just, looking at this picture is making me feel nostalgic, and I want my fucking Power Master Optimus Prime.
Yeah, personally, out of all the Prime toys, I don't think the Power Master Prime is my absolute favorite. I mean, some of the G2 Primes are really nice.
Meh, G2 sucked.
Oh, Laser Optimus Prime totally kicked ass. Seriously, he's really well articulated. You can pose him all sorts of ways. His trailer becomes a base that shoots missiles. I mean, and he lights up. He's got a sword that lights up. How cool is that?
Meh.
Yeah. Well, it's because you didn't have when you were little. But no, he totally rocks. I like him a lot.
Oh boy.
Anyway. Oh, I was gonna say, naming off favorite Prime toys and didn't even mention 20th anniversary Masterpiece Prime. Mine's God,
Wait,
when I
isn't 20th anniversary different from Masterpiece?
No, I believe that 20th anniversary and Masterpiece are the same toy. Well, I shouldn't say that. Masterpiece Prime is battle damaged. He's got like carbon scoring on it from being shot up or something. 20th anniversary is not.
Okay.
And eventually they repainted him in the U.S. so that he was not.
Oh, that's just ridiculous.
What? They repainted him?
No, I'm looking at Big Bad Toy Store because I reopened the website thing to go to the wiki again, but Disney TF's Donald Duck, $50. Fuck that.
Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna go there. Not even gonna go there.
So you were saying about the repaint.
Oh, the DVD edition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was that one didn't have battle damage. And the thing is I've got the DVD edition, and God, the one year I forgot what year was it? It was 06, I think, when that came out, and we went to BotCon, and I want to say Peter Cullen was there, and some girl ahead of us in line had one, and had Peter Cullen sign it. And I was like, "Oh my God, you're so lucky!" And I didn't actually find one in stores for a couple months after that. It was closer to the fall when I found mine.
All right.
But my older one, the regular 20th anniversary, I had opened it and had it in the. I had it on. God, I may have told you the story before, but I had it up in my loft because at the time I had a townhouse. And my office was in a loft, and I had Prime standing next to the railing overlooking the living room.
Right.
And it was really cute. I was I had an invitation to our wedding, and Prime had this in his hand, and it was kind of like he was reading it, like he was invited to the wedding. And I stood back to take a picture, and I snapped off one shot of him, maybe two, and then when I put the camera down, he was gone.
Damn.
He fell over the side of the loft and busted his leg off.
Oh no.
I know, he's broke at the hip, and I was crushed. I mean, just crushed. And now, when I moved, I put him back in his packaging because I kept all the packaging.
Right.
I put him back in the package for the move, and then never pulled him out. Because, I mean, at this point, he looks better in the package. Because, he's damaged, and I want to pull him out and then have his leg fall off.
Right.
And I was actually looking to see if I could find, like an incomplete 20th anniversary Prime. And I'd be happy with one that was broken in half, just as long as I could salvage out the gears that go in his hip. But I couldn't find one. Someone actually said they had a broken one, and they wanted like $50 for it. And I'm like, why the hell would I pay you $50 for a broken toy?
Yeah.
I don't even need part. I just need that hip. That's all I need.
No.
But I guess nobody has one that's broken in half.
I know you've clarified this before, but I'm still confused. When I think of Masterpiece Optimus Prime, I think of MPO4, which is the Japanese one with the Matrix. Now, is that different from 20th anniversary?
MPO1.
MPO1.
Was
What?
Just the Prime. was just the Prime.
Okay.
MPO4 was the Prime and the trailer in the same box.
Right, exactly.
Right. MPO1 is Masterpiece Prime, which is the same as the 20th anniversary.
Okay.
But except for the fact that the 20th anniversary, the Hasbro version has painted on battle damage, so he's like carbon scored, like he's got like gray splotches on him where he's been injured.
Right.
And his smokestacks are short.
Okay.
The smokestacks are stunted on either shoulder, whereas in the Japanese version they come up about an inch. In America, you can't get away with that because idiot American kids poke themselves in the eyes with smokestacks.
Yeah.
So yeah, they stunted his smokestacks, but other than that, it's the same toy. And yeah, I mean it's a big Prime. His chest opens up, his matrix lights up. He's really, really posable. He's got like pistons that actually move when you move his elbows and his knees, and he's got shocks in his feet. And when you push his feet down, the shocks kick in, and the venting in his shins opens and closes.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just really, really, really cool.
Yes.
And honestly, if his hip wasn't broken off, I'd definitely take him to work and display him on my desk. My 20th anniversary DVD collection, same figure with his paint is a little more vibrant red than the original. And he's got no battle damage, so he's painted up more like the Masterpiece version and the Japanese version. But he's still in the package. I'm probably never going to take him out of the package.
Yeah.
With my luck, he'll fall off a loft or something. So yeah, those were those two. The 25th anniversary edition was just another reissue of
G1.
Of the G1. I think that's what you were thinking of, though.
No, what I was thinking of was wanting to know the difference between the MPL1, which is the die-cast big matrix energy axe holding thing,
right,
and then the repaint of the G1 Convoy, Robot Masters G1 Convoy, which was the 20th anniversary with the DVD. The only thing is different is the colors are different.
Robot Masters.
Yeah.
There was a Japanese line called Robot Masters.
I don't know.
But
All I know is that it says G1
else.
Convoy plus DVD on the... Here. Copy.
Oh, the one that came out in 2004?
Yeah.
RM-10?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the same thing.
Okay.
He kind of looks like the 20th anniversary Prime, but Robot Masters was a Japanese line that came out that never came to the U.S. And that figure is probably about 6 inches tall. I've got one. He's cool, but no, those never came to the U.S.
Mm-hmm. Wait, why does Optimus's little communicator things in his arms, why does it show Starscream?
I don't know. I think there's one where he talks to Bumblebee, and then the other one he talks to Starscream.
Yeah, but what?
I don't know. Maybe he's not so much communicating with Starscream, he's just spying on him.
That makes no sense, but okay.
Oh, he could be spying on him, you don't know.
It could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I did get like an ultimate, like most show accurate Optimus, I would want the full trailer and everything else, so I would get the MPO4.
Yeah, that's expensive.
$200.
Christy bought me one at a BotCon. It was like $120.
Yeah.
When it first came out.
Yeah.
I was in the Hasbro presentation, and she snuck off and bought me one of those and Masterpiece Starscream, the Japanese one.
Yes. What do you think of finally seeing official images of Ghost Masterpiece Starscream?
I don't know.
I don't know either. That's just...
Yeah, I mean, really, honestly, I know Thorazine's excited.
Oh, yeah.
But, he'll be equally excited when Takara releases the black and silver, version of Masterpiece Starscream. It's like, how many Masterpiece Starscreams do you think you can sell? I mean, literally, they're $100 and some odd bucks each. And, and that's before shipping, I think.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, yeah, they've got Starscream. I should say, from Japan, you've got the original one, which is a regular jet color, which was like a greenish, and then you've got the U.S. edition, which was the same one they released in Walmart, except this one's got a sticker on it that says USA edition. They've got Thundercracker and Skywarp that they released as in their regular, MPO. I forget what numbers they were, but the regular MP boxes. And now they've got the clear one, and they're going to release the black and gold one.
Yep.
And if they were smart, because they know they're going to sell them, they'd turn right around and release the Sunstorm.
Yeah, I like the wiki's caption for Masterpiece Megatron. Dude, I don't even need to fire this thing. I can just totally bash you to death with it.
I'm not on that page, but I've got a Masterpiece Megatron, and I've got the stock pieces.
Yeah.
Because he's a gun, but he didn't come with the stock and the barrel and the scope and that. They actually came up with a separate set. So it's like once you've bought Megatron for $150, you buy the extra set for another $50.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're just bleeding you dry.
Yeah.
But I think I got them both together at a substantial discount from TF Source or something.
That's cool.
I think it was TF Source. Yeah. And just got both of those and never opened them.
Huh.
It's it's sad. I buy this shit, don't open it. I really gotta stop.
Either have to stop buying stuff or open this shit you already bought.
Well, if I had more room, I might. But I mean, I think I'm getting to the point now where I don't know. I have a feeling that maybe there was part of me that was unfulfilled, and I filled it with Transformers. And I think now I'm growing a little, and I'm really kind of secure in my life and my family, and I pour more and more into my boys. So at this point, I'm not sure if I need to fill a hole anymore, and I'm wondering, how much longer I'm going to keep this up.
You know that if you like the new cartoon and you like the new cartoon toys, you're going to buy every single one of them.
Yeah.
Don't lie. Dude, don't lie. We don't even know what the new cartoon's going to be yet, but if people are going to like it, hell, if it's, anything close to the popularity that animated got, no, you're buying them toys.
I'm not sure what the next series is going to be, but from what I saw at Toy Fair, it's more movie toys, more RPMs, which are essentially movie toys, and then the Power Core Combiners, and then a small smattering, of Universe toys, and most of them I didn't really like.
Well,
like Drift. Drift is IDW's Mary Sue. It's like this super powerful character that everybody will love because they're amazing. It's like, you know what? I don't want you inserting your Mary Sue into my, childhood universe. It's like don't pull that shit. I'm not reading fan fiction, and calling it canon.
Yeah. Well, out of the stuff that they did show at Toy Fair, I gotta say, and I've said this before on Twitter and Facebook and wherever else, that Generations Optimus Prime. I mean, the Generations line is essentially Universe 3.0, but I mean, that Generations Optimus Prime that's based off of the War for Cybertron design,
Yeah.
that's going to be an awesome tool. That's going to be an awesome fucking toy.
Oh, I dig it. Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm looking forward to that. I would like to see more than just 2 War for Cybertron toys.
Yeah, I would too.
You know,
I'd like to see a War for Cybertron toy of Shockwave, depending on what his alt mode's going to be.
Ah, God, that's an amazing, amazing mold, or I should say model. It's not even a mold. It's not a toy yet. It's just 3D model.
Yeah.
But it's awesome. It doesn't look like it has an alt mode.
Yeah.
I don't know what you could make out of that thing.
Well, a giant vacuum cleaning blaster? I don't know.
I don't think it. Just looking at him, I don't think he could become a blaster. I'm not sure if he could even become a tank. He's got no treads or anything that makes him. He's got nothing that makes him look like he's got an alt mode.
Yeah.
You know, it's like God, what was it? In the early episode of G1, where it's like, what did Soundwave become before he was a tape deck? Oh, he became a streetlight. Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah, Soundwave.
Stand up straight and spread your arms. I'm a streetlight. The hell is that? What is he supposed to be? Yeah, he just looks so damn cool in robot mode. It doesn't matter.
Oh, right. I mean, exactly. Now, I don't know if that photo was reversed or if it is intentionally made to have the gun arm be his right arm instead of his left.
Right.
It still is awesome as hell.
I think with sometimes with the 3D rendering, it'll transpose and look backwards.
Yeah.
So, I mean, most likely in the game, the gun will be on the other arm. But
it still looks cool as hell.
Oh, it looks terribly cool. And, you know, just watching the trailer, there are other characters besides Prime and Bumblebee. You know, you've got Megatron, and Megatron may or may not have a good alt mode, but
Megatron's alt mode sucks.
Yeah, and they also had Ratchet. I saw Ratchet in there.
Yeah.
I saw Soundwave in there. We saw Starscream in there. And, you know, we've got enough of the, what do they call it, Tetra Jets?
Yeah.
From the Titanium series. You know, so I could probably do without a Starscream. But, I mean, you know, a Soundwave? Yeah! How cool would that be?
Yeah, that would be super cool.
Pre-Earth Soundwave and a pre-Earth Ratchet that you could easily repaint into a pre-Earth Ironhide.
Yep.
Yeah, I would buy it. Especially if it looks anywhere near as cool as... Well, I don't want to say anywhere near as cool as what Bumblebee looks like, because the pictures of Bumblebee we've seen so far are the Hasbro retouched ones, where, you know, they highlight all the detailing.
Well, no, I saw a live video from Toy Fair that showed the toy off.
Okay, I haven't seen that.
I'll have to find it. It's one of That New Toy Smells episodes on YouTube. I'll have to find it and send you the link.
Yeah. So far, I've only seen the Hasbro Photoshop versions.
Yeah.
And they look awesome.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but the Photoshop versions are never as good as, or I should say, never as indicative of what you're really going to get.
Right. Yeah.
You know, it's like when you hold it up in front of you in plain old, you know, household light. You know, without the benefit of high-powered flashes and Photoshop, experts, then it's not going to be the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I guess I want to bring up one last thing because, you know, you always show me crap that I can't never have. And a couple of weeks ago, you sent me a link in Twitter to a Flickr page. It was Frenzy Rumble's Flickr page where he customized an armor set for Shattered Glass Optimus Prime based off the City Commander armor set.
Yeah.
You bastard!
Actually,
why do you show me stuff I can't never have? This looks so being. I mean, Frenzy Rumble, just from what I've seen him do, like with the Devastator he did for PR, and just everything else that I've seen on his YouTube channel. He does awesome custom work. Fans Project, or hell, even Hasbro, needs to hire this guy. Because, damn, I want this custom.
Yeah, I think the problem, well, it's like, it would be neat if he got picked up by a big company, but the problem is that he paints. The way he paints, it's amazing. It's incredible stuff. He does amazing work, but you couldn't mass release it because when Hasbro paints a toy, you can when you see like hand painted test copies, they look really, really neat. But when you get the mass release version, it's always missing all these paint apps, and you're like, well, it looks so cool before they release it. What happened? And what happens is they circulate it internally, and the people who pinch the pennies say, okay, look, this paint app and this paint app is going to cost 1 cent per unit. If we ditch these two paint apps, some highlighting on the shoulders or some silver on the kneecaps or whatever, we ditch that, and we're saving ourselves $100,000 on this unit.
Oh, I fully understand that, and I probably and because of that, he probably wouldn't want to be employed by Hasbro, but
I'm sure he's doing a very good living. Just
making the customs that he does, but this Shattered Glass Prime that he customized for, I don't know who he customized it for, but these pictures, like, holy crap, he on the trailer, because the trailer it's basically the same colors I said way back in whatever episode it was that I said that I want Fans Project to do this. He actually put the Till All Are Gone on the side of the trailer.
Yeah, it looks sharp.
Yeah.
It does.
It does.
And I commented on one of those, at least on Flickr, that it's just a matter of time before Fans Project releases that mold in similar colors. Maybe not the same colors, because from what I read, it looks like he had a really hard time matching the purple.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but maybe not the exact same colors, but I'm really surprised. Fans Project will not let money that they could have in their pocket slip away. If they could release, if they could use the same mold that they've used 5 times already and reproduce, a purple and green one and call it Shattered Glass, even if they only sold, 500 of them, they'd still be, coming out ahead because the mold already exists.
Yep.
I should say the tooling and everything that they need to create more already exists. It's sitting somewhere in a Chinese warehouse. All you have to do is plug it back in. Yeah,
but this thing looks so freaking awesome.
It is amazing, and again, at Frenzy Rumble, just amazing work.
Yes,
he does just the coolest damn things. But I mean, that's gotta be expensive, because first you have to buy the City Commander, and then you have to pay him to repaint it. So I can't imagine that being a cheap endeavor.
I don't know, but yeah, so I guess we'll wrap this up. Where the hell's that file?
I don't know. That's
see, you said it. See?
I know.
What the hell?
Yeah. See, no, it's not me. People don't drink when I don't know. It's not my show. People drink when you don't know.
Well, you're part of the show, so no.
I'm allowed to not know.
Uh-huh.
Plus, you kind of make it a habit. It's kind of like a weird quirk of yours that I've picked up on. Where you're like, I don't know. It's like, oh, we're gonna get sloshed tonight. I would take a shot.
Thank you for joining us here on ToyCast. There are several ways to get in contact with us to leave feedback for the show.
I love you, man.
Shut up.
And that's the kind of love I have for you.
First is you can visit www.geekcastradio.com. Find all the other podcasts there. Second is you can stop by PredaconEmpire.com/Nexus. Those are our forums. The third is you can leave the show feedback in iTunes. Don't forget, we are still taking MP3s at tfg1podcast@gmail.com, or you can call the voicemail line 502-526-5821 for episode 50. That ends March 21st. You can follow us on Twitter. The show name there is TFToycast. Mine is TFG1Mike. What is your Twitter?
Pecan Court Michael.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of ToyCast. Wish you'll join us next time. Be sure to visit www.bigbadtoystore.com for all your Transformers toy and others needs as well. You know what's funny about them? They sell graphic novels. I did not know that.
Really?
Yep.
You think that just in competition from Amazon alone that would be cost prohibitive?
I don't know. Anyway, for now, I am TF Joe and Mike with
One Parting Shot. Yeah. Michael Wilson, that's my name.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say, wait, are you making one parting shot your closing there?
No, it's One Parting Shot because you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. I love you, man. Oh, I'm going to puke.
In the immortal words of Optimus Prime, transform and roll out. And thank you for listening. Until next time. What?
Nothing.
Hey, this is Sari, and you're listening to the GeekCast radio network of podcasts.
A pitiful leak in lubricant.